Gamerheads Podcast is part of the Little Fellow Media Podcast Network, sponsored by podcast host Budsprout, the easiest podcasting software for hosting, promoting, and tracking your podcast. And welcome to another Gamerheads review. Today, Mike is joining me, and
Hello.
We are talking about Super Mega Baseball 2 Ultimate Edition. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's a lot of words, but
That
you got it right.
It is a lot of words. So you played this on the Nintendo Switch.
I did.
Is it out on other systems too?
Yes, yeah. It's out on PC, and it came out on the PlayStation 4 a while back, so we
Okay.
finally got it on the Switch. So
Okay. So it's a baseball game on the Switch. Mike,
Yes.
This is exactly what you wanted, right?
yes, I've been looking for a good baseball game on the Switch, and I think I remember us having this conversation. I had like an existential crisis with RBI 19.
Yeah.
We're like, I really want to play
I
a
know.
baseball game on
And
the
then,
Switch.
and then we saw the reviews, and we're like,
And I saw the reviews. Yeah, I remember saying, like, we were talking, and I was like, hey, I picked up RBI 19 on the Switch. And you're like, you did?
yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And you're like, I don't know if we could be friends anymore.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, your judgment, man. I don't know if I can be your friend anymore. But, so how does this compare? How is this game compared to your other experiences on the Switch?
So I will say that it is the best baseball game available on the Switch right now.
Wow.
That's great. It's not saying much considering we only have RBI and Baseball Stars on the Neo Geo portion of the eShop.
Yeah.
But I will say this: it's the best baseball game on the Switch by a country mile.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
Do you enjoyed your time with the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's baseball,
Yeah.
and it works. You know, it's definitely it's a baseball game. It's fully featured. It has a lot of details, a lot of customization in it. Do you want me to get into it?
Yeah. Let's get into it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So again, like I said, it's baseball, so you know what to expect.
Yeah.
With a baseball game, you throw
9
the ball,
innings.
you hit the ball, you run.
Does it have all 9 innings, and whoever wins at the end has most runs at the end of 9 innings wins the game? Is that
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So I played this
Yes.
game before.
Yes. So the graphics, they're cartoony. It
Okay.
looks arcadey. Like when at first glance you could be like, oh, this is one of those silly baseball games, where it doesn't follow real baseball rules. But don't
Yeah.
let that fool you, because it's not. It's like an actual, legitimate, 100% realistic baseball game.
Nice.
There's a ton of options in the game. You could do exhibition. You could do a pennant race. You could do an elimination mode, which is like a tournament mode. There's a full season that you can do.
Wow.
There's an amazing amount of customization. You can customize your player, your team, and you can also customize an entire league.
Wow.
Yeah, you can customize your team's logo. So there's definitely a lot to tinker with here.
Nice. Can you customize the stadium that you're playing in as well?
Not the stadium though. You
Okay.
can't. You can't customize the stadium. There's different stadiums you could choose from,
Okay.
and they're based on different cities and regions.
Okay.
So there's a Detroit, for example. There's a stadium that's definitely Detroit. You know it's Detroit because it says like Motor City Stadium,
Oh.
but they don't have the rights, so they say
Okay.
they can't be as specific.
Sure. Cool.
But yeah, but it's
sounds
it's
deep.
baseball.
Yeah. It sounds deep.
It is, yeah. If you really want to get into it and create your own leagues, create your own characters, put all your friends on a team, you could definitely spend hours and hours just getting into that.
Wow. That's awesome. And you shared a clip the other day. This made me laugh. Where
Yes.
you hit the ball and it hit the pitcher right in the head.
Actually, that was going to be a flip and a flop, which turned into a tip and a top.
Oh, really?
So I was playing the game, and I remember when I was playing the game, I was thinking. On several occasions, I hit a line drive straight back to the pitcher, and it went through him. It went through the pitcher.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, like that's not good.
Yeah.
Like, I want him to get beamed by it. So I just thought it was just part of the gameplay where they just don't have it programmed in that there'd be contact.
Yeah.
So that I was just playing it, and then that one hit, and then I hit that line drive. It hit him right in the face and took him out. It took him out of the game too. It's not like he just got back up and he's like,
really?
I'm all right.
He was out of the game.
Yeah.
So you can get hurt in this game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's
I
crazy.
hospitalized him. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
But
I saw that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. So when I saw that, and the funny thing is, I played the clip for my friends, and every single person that saw it had the exact same reaction. Oh.
Yeah. How did you record that? I mean, I know how you can record it on a Switch, but how did you was it just lucky that you recorded that clip at that time?
Yeah, because I was focused on, I was playing the game, I was writing my notes.
Yeah.
And then the moment that happened, after my initial reaction, I was like, oh, I gotta record this. I gotta put this on Twitter.
Oh, so was it like a replay of it? Was that happened or?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a replay. That was just live. So
wow.
I guess I was just quick on the draw.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, that was insane. So and when I saw that, my first reaction was, wow, they programmed that in when that baseball player got hurt. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very deep game. Yeah, it is definitely good for a laugh.
Yeah. So it sounds like those are your tips and the tops. This how deep it is and how much gameplay there is, and really sounds like it really tickled your fancy, if you will. Actually, if you don't mind, there's a lot more tips and tops. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's super easy to pick up and learn.
Nice.
Here's one of the things, and I really wanted to talk about this because I love going on rants. One of the things that I hate most about sports games now is how convoluted and complex they become.
Yeah.
I played a lot of sports games back in the day when it was just simplified. And this game is like that. You don't have to worry about trying to read a pitch. It's not realistic in terms of what, let me just say, MLB The Show is.
Yeah, sure.
It's and that makes it more fun, honestly.
Yeah.
So the game is really easy to pick up and play and to learn, and then it gets deeper. The tutorial is awesome. So the first time you play, it gives you tips throughout the game as you play it. So nice. It's like, oh, I can do this, or did you know you could do this? Even when your pitcher starts to get a little tired, it says, hey, your pitcher's getting tired. You might want to consider taking him out.
Oh,
and that's the kind of stuff I appreciate too.
Yeah.
Everything from a regular baseball game is there. So it's again, you're not playing like this isn't like a Mario sports title.
Okay.
Where there's like power-ups
along
the field and stuff. No, it's
exactly.
just a regular game of baseball.
Nice.
The online works.
Oh, that's good.
I was surprised. I'm not saying that they don't know how to program online, but I'm surprised at how well it worked.
Oh, nice.
I got into 2 games really quick.
So the user base is pretty good in this game then too?
Yeah, and you know why that is?
Because it's cross-play.
Oh,
that's
right.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a cross-play game, so again, I was able to get in really quick. I got my butt handed to me both times, but that's beside the point. The game does support voice chat.
Oh, cool.
Wait, I'm not running for voice chat unless I'm with one of my friends, so I didn't test that out.
In the game itself?
Yeah, it had voice chat as an option. You could turn that on and off.
I thought only Fortnite would allow that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So let's see. So it's also got the difficulty scale is also you can customize that to your heart's content.
Oh, is it like sliders?
What's that?
Is it like sliders like in some of the sports games? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like sliders, and I was able to play a game where by the end of the game, I was winning 35-2.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's definitely if you want just an easy, laid-back experience, you can have that without too much intensity and difficulty.
Wow, that's crazy.
There's some intense moments, like where the game will slow down to say, okay, well, will your guy catch this or not?
Yeah.
So it also gives you some time to react.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the gameplay is tight. The controls are easy, and there's also online co-op too.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a very competitive person.
Yeah,
I get a little too intense. But I love playing games in co-op. So you can play online. So if you had a copy of the game, you and I can go up against the AI in a match.
I think I actually might have a copy of this game, Mike. We'll have to play this together. Yeah. I think I have it on the Xbox, so we'll have to play it together.
Yeah. So those are all the awesome things I loved about it.
That's awesome. Okay, what's the flip and the flop then?
So the flip and the flop, the first one is the biggest one. No MLB license.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a downer. And
Yeah.
I will say, like, I don't know what it is about having the actual license and playing as the actual characters, but there's a difference.
Yeah.
The characters that are on my team, my team of choice is the Blowfish.
Nice.
Yes. So I play as the Blowfish, but I just see them as baseball players.
Yeah.
Now, I could go in and edit them and change them, to make them either, a team that I'm familiar with, or just name them after all my friends and family. Things like that. I could do that. If I wanted to, that make it a little more immersive. But as it is, not having an MLB license is a bit of a flip. I'm not going to call it a flop because I know there's a whole lot of business decisions and things like that. So they just wanted to go out and make a baseball game, and I understand. And I get it. I'm not going to discount them for saying you didn't include the MLB license in your game, so therefore it sucks. No, that'd be a very stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
One of the other things is the load times. So sometimes the games do take a while to load. There was even an instance where I was just stuck on the loading screen and I had to restart the game.
Oh no.
So let's see what else. Oh, the umpire. I don't know if you remember the umpire, but they have a very annoying voice.
Yes, I was wondering when I saw that video and I heard it say "ball" or something like that, and I was like, what was that? Yeah, and then I was like, oh, that was the ump calling ball.
Yep.
It sounded awful.
Yeah. So that was a little like nails on a chalkboard type situation.
Yeah.
The game is cartoony. I'll say that it's almost like bobblehead characters.
Okay.
So even though it is realistic and I get past the cartoony.
Yeah.
I can live with it. Sometimes it does get a little cartoony. There's one female player on my team that will grab her crotch and do a hip thrust right before she goes to bat.
What?
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is, but again, it doesn't ruin the game.
Yeah.
It's just I just find it odd.
Yeah, that's. Oh, that is odd, but. I guess if you're coming from like more of a realistic game like the show, and then you play this game, it's probably a little jarring a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's if the game it's interesting because like if the gameplay is simulation, but the graphics and the presentation is arcadey.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
yeah,
it just takes a while to just kind of get used to that.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't break the game. Just something I find odd.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things for me, there's no replay option.
Oh.
With sports games, I love the instant replay option.
Yeah.
Being able to just to change the angle, watch your replay in slow motion. It's just I really loved having that, just watching an awesome play that I had.
Yeah.
in this game, the only time it replays is if you hit a home run.
Oh.
And it gives that replay. So
Yeah.
I would have loved to see an option to have either instant replay or replay when you make a good play, whether it's like a double play or a diving catch. But again, that's where I got into that hitting that share button.
Yeah.
To save the video, I'll just save my own replays. That's fine.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Cool.
The game is $30.
Okay.
So that might be a turnoff for some people.
Yeah.
Because it's a digital only game, and so many of us have been used to seeing digital games like at maximum $20 or so.
Yeah.
But I will say this: if you think it's a turnoff and $30 is a turnoff, and but you still like baseball, take the plunge.
Yeah. Nice. What was your final grade in this game?
Final grade is an A.
Ooh,
I gave it an A.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an awesome game. It's especially fun to play in short bursts, which is perfect if you're playing in handheld mode.
Yeah.
If you can find friends to play with, that's even better.
Nice.
I know there's a Reddit that you can go to. I'm sure they have a Discord. If you find people to play with it, again, that makes it more fun.
Nice.
It doesn't do anything new or anything exciting with the genre, but you know what? With the exception of the actual licenses, this is exactly what I wanted in a baseball game.
Nice. That's awesome.
So, if you like baseball, pick it up. Super Mega Baseball 2 Ultimate Edition.
Great. Cool. Well, thanks, Mike. Thanks for joining me and talking about the game.
Not a problem.
Catch new episodes of Gamerheads Podcasts every Sunday on Buzzsprout, Google Play, or iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. Check out our website at gamerheadspodcast.com.